So today we're going to go through a flow that helps with kind of detoxing and flushing your system. So I thought this would be a really great thing to do right now because of everything happening in the world, all the corona and all the chemicals we're being exposed to for cleaning that. This flow is really going to help with just kind of getting your lymphatic system flowing and flushing toxins and things out of your body and making sure everything's moving. So there will be a lot of twists in this. It's going to be kind of a combination of yoga and stretching and a little bit of strength if you want to do it. I'm going to show modifications for everything. There will be a little bit of standing work as well, but it'll mostly be seated, and I'll show you modifications for any of the standing work if you don't want to be upright at all or can't be. And you'll be able to skip out any piece too. So if you don't want to do part of the strength, or you don't want to do the standing at all, you can just skip over that, no problem. You can hold, a stretch or child's pose that feels good while we go through that piece as well. So hopefully you really enjoy this. This is the only place I can put my camera so that you can actually see me, and when I'm doing the standing work, some of the top of me might be cut off, but I'll talk you through all of it. Unfortunately, I have to film in my small little apartment, and I don't have a ton of room for that filming, so we're gonna make the most of it. Anyways, I really hope you enjoy this flow, so let's get started and join me on the mat. Alright, we're going to start seated on our mats with our legs crossed, and I just want you to take a nice deep breath, really breathing into your lower belly, expanding your whole abdomen. So nice big inhale. Exhale it all the way out. Tighten that core as you push that air out. Inhale, expand your abdomen. Exhale all the way out. Next, inhale the arms all the way overhead. Exhale all the way down. Again, inhale overhead, fill that belly. Exhale all the way down. Inhale all the way up. Reach nice and high, and this time when you exhale, right hand comes behind you as far as you can, left hand on the outside of the right knee, and we're just going to twist here. So inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, twist a little deeper. Good. Inhale and lengthen. Exhale and twist. Lots of twisting today to get that lymph flowing. Inhale, arms overhead. When we exhale, we're going to go the other direction. Left hand behind you. Right hand on the outside of the left knee. Inhale and lengthen, exhale and twist. Good. Inhale, lengthen your spine, nice and tall. Exhale, twist a little deeper. Good. Inhale, arms all the way back up. Exhale, right hand to the floor. We're just going to bend to the right so we get a nice stretch in the left side of our body. So keep that chest open, reach that left hand towards the wall. And then inhale, open that chest towards the ceiling. Exhale, reach, reach, reach so you get that nice deep stretch. So I don't want you crumpling forward or into your chest. Inhale, both arms overhead. Exhale, other direction, left hand to the floor. Reach over with the right arm. Inhale, open that chest. Exhale, reach a little deeper. Good. Inhale, back to center, arms down to the ground. We're just going to walk our hands forward here. Just stretch out that spine a little bit more. So reach forward, you can kind of shift side to side, whatever feels good. Just breathe and relax. Still breathing into your whole spine, into your belly. And you can just rock forward so that you come right onto all fours. Here, and we're going to do a little bit of cat-cow to start. And then inhale, round your spine. Really focus on rounding through your lower back, that lumbar. want to get movement there, so tuck that tailbone around, and then exhale and pull that chest through your hands. Good. Inhale, round through that lumbar spine. Exhale, pull that chest through your hands, get movement in your thoracic spine. Good. Inhale one more time. Exhale. We're going to do some hip circles here to really get movement in your spine. So I want you to just draw circles with your hips in one direction. You may feel awkward, that's okay. Good, get some movement in your hips, your whole spine. And we'll go the other direction. It feels weird when you change directions, but that's okay. Take a moment to get it down. Good, get movement through your whole spine. Now we're going to do some thread the needle. So I want you to lift your right arm all the way up towards the ceiling. We're going to do this active. So you're going to thread your arm under your left arm and then come right back up. Open all the way to the ceiling. Open that chest up. And then right hand under the left. Good. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, thread the needle. And this time you'll come to rest your head down on the ground and relax into this. And keep those hips even. You should feel a nice deep stretch and opening in your thoracic spine, so your upper back. Just relax your right shoulder and head onto the ground. And of course, take a few deep breaths here. Okay. And then inhale all the way back up. And come back. And we'll do the other side. So inhale, left arm all the way up. Exhale, left arm. Thread the needle. Good, and then inhale all the way up. Open that chest. Exhale, thread the needle. Inhale, open that chest. Reach towards the ceiling. Exhale, thread the needle. And come to light on your left shoulder and the left side of your head. Again, hips even. Keep that chest open as much as you can. You can push into the right hand a little bit. To do that, you should feel a nice stretch in your back. Good, and then inhale all the way back up again. And come back to all fours. We're going to do a little bit of core strength work here, so if you don't want to do that, you can just drop into child's pose or rest. But if you are ready to do a little bit of core work, we're going to tuck our toes under. We're going to engage our core, flatten our back, and all we're going to do is lift our knees off the ground about 1 inch. You should feel your core really engage. And we're going to hold this for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax your knees down. We're going to do that 2 more times, a little bit longer each time. So shake it off. We're going to go for 8 seconds this time. So when you're ready, core engaged, lift those knees. 8, 5, 3, 2, 1. Drop them down. Good. Shake it off a little. And do that one more time. So nice flat back, core engaged. And lift those knees for 10 seconds. 7, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Drop your knees back down. So a little bit of core work there. Now from here, all you're going to do is push your hips back into the air and come into a downward dog. If that's too much for you, you can come into puppy dog pose. Just walk your hands out, your hips in the air. But if you want, come into full down dog. Push those heels toward the ground. It's okay if they don't reach the ground, but you can walk your heels out to get a little bit more stretch in your hamstrings. Good. Then we're going to do a little bit of strength work here. So we're going to go from a down dog into a plank, so you just shift forward into a plank, and if you need to drop your knees here, that's fine. If you want to just go from child's pose to plank, that's fine as well. But plank and then back up into down dog 3 times. That was 1. Shift back to plank. Good. Core nice and tight, so don't drop your hips. Nice straight line from your head to your heels. Back into a down dog. Good. And then one more time into plank. Good, and then back into your down dog. And then we'll just walk our feet forward so we come into a standing position. And if you want to stay on the floor and lay on your back, that's fine. If you're ready to come to standing, we're we're going to do a few squats to get some leg work in. So if you are on the floor, you're going to do bridges. So feet hips distance apart, you'll push through your heels and engage your glutes. But if you're standing, we're going to do some squats. So feet hips distance apart, can be a little wider as long as you keep those knees tracking over the middle of your foot, so your middle toe. Hands overhead is the hardest. They can be forward at your hips, whatever's comfortable. But from here, we're just going to sit back like we're sitting in a chair, squeeze our glutes, and stand all the way back up. So 1, we'll do 5. Good. 2. If you're on the floor, do your bridges with us. 3. Good. 4. Last one. 5. And we're going to bring our feet together. We're going to do a little bit of balance work, really get the lymph flowing. So bring your hands straight out in front. I'll show you a modification on the floor in a moment. We're going to cross our right arm under our left, cross again at the wrist. If that's too much, you don't have to bind all the way. And then we'll balance on that right foot. A little bend in the right knee, bring the left foot up and over. Cross again at the ankles. You can kickstand it. You can just do the arms if that feels good. And if you're on the floor, you do the same thing, just lying down. But if you're standing with me, we'll get back into that bind. Lift those elbows up so they're at shoulder height, and then I want you to squeeze. So really squeeze your whole body. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Shake it all out. Get blood flow. Get that lymph flowing. That squeezing really pumps the lymph, and then we'll do the other side. So if you're on the floor, release and shake it out on the floor, and then join us for the other side. So again, arms in front. This time, left under right. Cross at the wrist if you can. Balance on that left foot and bring your right foot up and over. Kickstand or wrap your heels. Elbows up to shoulder height. And then squeeze. Good. Squeeze everything really tight. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shake it out. Whew. Good. Get that lymph flowing, blood flowing. We'll just inhale overhead. And then exhale, bend forward. Good. I'm going to do a forward bend on the floor. And then we'll bring our feet nice and wide as the mat, or even wider. And drop your hips all the way to the ground for a deep squat. Elbows inside your knees. You can bring your hands to prayer position, and you can shift side to side. This will open up your hips a bit. You can press out to really open up your groin and hips. So push out against your knees with your elbows, or just shift side to side here. And then you're going to place your left hand on the ground and reach up nice and high with your right arm towards the sky. Open up that chest again. Lots of twisting today. Like I said. Good. Breathe deep here. You should open up your lower back as well. Good. And we'll switch right hand to the ground, left hand towards the ceiling. Reach nice and high, open that chest. Good, back to center. All right, we're going to step back into a plank. And then drop your knees to the ground. Again, a little bit of strength, and if you ever want to skip this, that's totally fine. So you're going to keep your elbows nice and close to you, your hands right below your shoulders. And we're going to do some push-ups here. So bring your chest down towards the ground. Push all the way back up. And you can go halfway. If you only need to go halfway, that's fine. That was 2. Keep those elbows close. Work those triceps. 3. 2 more. 4. 5. Good. And then we'll drop our hips all the way down for Cobra. Open that chest up. Drop those shoulders down. So I don't want you hunched and rounded. Really open up. Look towards the ceiling. Feel that stretch in the front of your body. And then roll all the way back to child's pose and let those knees nice and wide. So you can drop your belly between your knees. And just breathe deep here. Nice deep breath so your abdomen expands between your legs. Then we have one final move, so I'm going to have you kind of lay down all the way on your back. One more twist to end the day. So legs extended, you're going to draw your right knee towards your chest, give it a little hug, and then take your knee across your body to the left side, extend your right arm out, look over your right shoulder, breathe really into this twist, let it rinse and twist your organs out. Back to center, hug that right knee in, release and hug the left knee in towards your chest, and then bring that left knee across to your right side, left arm extended, look over your left shoulder. One side might be tighter than the other, that's okay. Again, just breathe into it, let your body relax into this. You don't have to push it. Come back to center. Hug both knees in. You can just hug them tight. You can curl up into a ball. Take a nice deep breath. Exhale, extend everything out. And then just let go of your breath and just relax. Let your body totally chill out. You can stay here for as long as you want. Take a little nap. Whatever feels good. But when you're ready, I just want to thank you for joining me today. I hope this felt good. If you like videos like this and want more follow along movement videos, give this one a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you guys next time.